Hi there, it's Suzanne here today with a super cute project. These are the Illuminated gift card boxes, and they're based on the original gift card box, which is a lot smaller. So this is the grown-up version, which is big and beautiful and can be illuminated. At the back of the box, there's a pocket for a gift card, and there's a nice big hole where you can put in a set of little twinkly lights. So here are some of the other designs, and they really look wonderful when they're lit up. So let's get started and make sure you have all the pieces cut out. And I really do recommend 80-pound cardstock for most of the pieces. So you have the inserts, and you have the back, and you have the basic box structure. So let's start with that. And I'm going to speed up the video here and there so that you're not drumming your fingers on the table. So let's do a dry run of where things are placed because that always ensures that you won't have a little gluing indiscretion. Now you can use glue on these or you can use a tape runner. These extra panels, just because this is a big project, these extra panels help strengthen the box structure. And then we're going to glue them in place. And voila, all done. The next step is to fold and score all these perforated score lines. And you want to be a bit careful with some of them, and I'll show you why in a sec. If you've ever made any of my lanterns, you'll have seen this technique before, where you put a ruler down and then use your bone folder and fold up the score line along the edge of the ruler. And it just makes sure that you get that fold in the right place. Now here is where that folding technique comes in really handy because you do not want to fold by mistake the slits that hold the decorative panels. And burnish those folds down really well. It will pay off later. All right, we have it all folded up. Now we're going to add some adhesive while it's still flat. The box is symmetrical, but once you add the tape to the flaps, you create a top and a bottom. Basically, you're adding adhesive to all the flaps except the top of the box. Now let's flip it over and start forming the box. You just need to do these two short flaps at the moment. So you want to match up that corner. And the same with the other side. Just like this. Now we're looking at this from the back. The frame is actually the front. Now we're going to put the decorative panels inside. So I have all my panels stacked up in order. And yeah, they're really sticky because the mat was sticky. So they kind of want to stay together. So start with the top one, which will be the panel at the front of the box. And because we're adding these from the back of the box, we want to flip them over. And this first panel will go in the lowest set of slits. Oh, teachable moment. Folding the box flaps back will make your life easier as you're inserting these decorative panels. And that's how it's done. And you'll continue to do this with the other decorative panels, adding each one to the next slot. Now, this is actually a teachable moment because these decorative panels were cut from 65-pound cardstock. And because there is so much open space in each one, it would have been better if they had been 80-pound cardstock. And then they would have been a bit stiffer and gone into the slots a bit more easily. I had quite the struggle with the third one, as you can see. But these all fit together beautifully, really, and they all sit down on the bottom of the box. There are lots of snowflakes in some of these panels, and that lets the light through. But sometimes the circles don't come out, so if that happens, just get out your fancy pantsy awl and poke the little holes out. There, and now we've got all the panels in place. And we just need to put the back of the box on, and that will hold everything very nicely. Now we want to assemble the back panel of the box, and you can use any decorative patterned paper you want for this. So you're going to put it together like this, and then you're going to add on the pocket. Make sure you only add a thin line of adhesive around the edge of the pocket so that you can get the gift card in. If you're just going to be using this as home decor, of course you don't need to even add the gift card pocket. Here's what the box looks like from the top with all the decorative panels inserted. Now we're going to put the back on. So we're just going to pull these bits of release paper off the tape. And then I like to line it up along the very bottom. Just like that, just so I'm getting a light tack. And then I'll press down one side, and then I'll go to the other side and press it down, making sure the edges align. Now, if you've used a lightweight paper like I have, and things like to flex a bit, then you can just pull on the outside edges of the decorative panels, and they'll align the way they should. Once you close the lid of the box, the whole structure will get even more stable. If you burnished your score lines really well, then the box lid will sit down perfectly. But if it has a tendency to want to pop up, just stick a few tiny little glue dots in on the flaps and it will hold the box lid in place. And there it is. Now, I did the box in an off-white, but I really like this project when everything is white. And I think the lights reflect better. If you wish, you can add the decorative elements to the front, but you don't need to. Now here's the finished illuminated gift card box. The only thing it needs now is illumination. To light these up, this is what I've used. It's a little string of LED lights, and it's not very big. And when you get them, you just have to take that little tab out because that activates the battery. And there's a little switch, and on go the lights. These are a cool white, but you might like a warm white. If you keep the lights balled up like this, it will go nicely in the hole in the back of the box. And you might have noticed that I've left a little extra room between the back decorative panel and the back of the box, just for the lights to fit in case yours are a bit bulkier. You can leave the battery pack just lying on the table behind this illuminated gift card box, or you can use a removable glue dot to just attach it to the back. And it's all done. You can leave it on a mantle, on a table. You can use it anywhere you put your Christmas decorations. It looks awesome in the light, but when you dim the room, it looks fabulous. I hope you've enjoyed this project and you make all the illuminated gift card boxes. Wouldn't that make a wonderful display? So if you want to see more of these videos, hit the subscribe button and make sure you're getting all notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now, and happy creating!